There's a first generation 2014 Honda Ridgeline. I'm going to show you all the stuff that's bad about them. See that wet puddle there? That's because the rear doors are like fish tanks. They store water. So all the water is coming from inside the door here, and it's probably rusting on the inside, but it's all trapped on the inside of the door, and it's actually coming out of this little bitty hole here. And it quit raining probably 12 hours ago, and I still got water dripping out of it. You see water just dripping right here. But it's all coming out of this door. Apparently, the rear doors don't drain. This is the other passenger side door, and I want you to listen. It's going to sound like a fish tank. I see all that water. Now listen, when I close it, you're going to hear the water. Did you hear that? Listen again. Hear that water sloshing inside it? So it's retaining water like a fish tank. Now to fix all this water right here from leaking out from underneath the door, it's the drain holes. And I've been playing with this right here. And the best thing to use is a zip tie. So I got the end of a zip tie, because it's plastic. I can poke around inside these holes, and I'm not going to scratch the paint or anything with one of these. And plus, the zip tie, it's bendable and flexible. And I don't know if I'm picking this up on the camera. Okay, you're going to pull it back like this, and then there's a gappage, and you're going to check your drain holes, make sure they're not clogged. You can vacuum them out with a vacuum, or try to dig the stuff out with a zip tie, but this is where the water's supposed to be coming from. So it just peels back like this, and then you can stick your head in there and look. But it's pretty dirty. Right up in here. That one right there, there's the hole below my thumb. And it's got sludge or something coming out of it. I gotta clean it out. I'm gonna use this zip tie to poke around and try to pull it out, but that's one of the drain holes. Alright, all this dirt on the ground came out of the front door. I think there's 4 drain holes, and like 2 of them were clogged. I'm going to show you one of them here in a minute. But that's all the stuff I'm digging out. That's just from the front door. This is what came out of the back door. You see this blob of goo here? That was one of the holes was clogged with that. Another one was clogged with all this stuff. The rear one was clogged right here. So that's what's coming out. It's completely clogged. Looks like a booger hanging out of it. And this back one right here is still clogged too. There it is. That one's still clogged. So yeah, just clean these out. Another thing you got to do, see how I'm pulling this rubber seal back? What you want to do is you want to pull this rubber seal back, and you want to clean in between it. Take you a sponge or a rag, clean all the mud and everything out from in between it. Because this rubber seal, what's happening is this rubber seal's allowing, let me focus. This rubber seal's allowing mud to get trapped in there, and when it gets trapped in there, it's clogging up the holes. And it's mainly because we're not pulling this seal back and cleaning underneath it. But I think if we pull it back and clean it when we wash our vehicles, it'll prevent it from happening. Now to clean inside the crack at the door there, that's all I used was soapy water and a paintbrush, because you really can't get a sponge or a rag in there real good. And the rubber seal has most of the filth stuck to it, so you want to scrub the back of the rubber seal real good. And here you can see I got one of the drain holes cleaned out. This is after I used a paintbrush and the zip tie to clean out the hole, and use a paintbrush to scrub. Well, that's it for the Ridgeline. Just clean those drain holes out. There's 4 of them on each door. Clean them out with a zip tie and wash it with a paintbrush, and you should be good. And that fixes the drain problem on the doors.